Good morning, Armor Insiders. Welcome, everybody, joining me for the morning meeting. I'm your host, Chief Investment Officer Brett Rosenthal. You are the portfolio manager on a virtual hedge fund desk. Let's get our trading day started. We're going to talk about stock market investing, big picture. What are the indexes doing? Where are we focusing our attention? We're going to drop down into a couple of stocks to watch that may already be in our portfolio, and I'll share with you what they are. We're going to talk about top group that's in focus, our highlighted group of what we'd like to add to the portfolio, but it's not there yet. It's just not giving us a reason. Go over a couple of trades. I'm going to walk you through step by step how to buy right. How to buy right. If you follow this simple step-by-step approach to every position you invest in, any position you put in your portfolio should follow this approach. If you do it, successive investing is going to go up here. You might be down here somewhere. It's going to go up here. It's not rocket science, but it is hard to do. I have a hard time doing it. Bull market, a lot of great ideas popping off, want to chase all kinds of things. But there's one way to buy right. And I'm going to walk you through step by step how to do it, both for you and for me. Because we're going to be working on the desk today. We're live all day. Armor Insiders, join us, sit on the desk, ask questions. Go ahead. If you can't be on the desk all day, when you pop into the desk, when you pop into the Slack room, just let me know and I'll give you an update on where we are. And while we're working together all day, and it's very valuable, at the same time, we can get so excited about so many ideas we're working on that you end up chasing. That's death. Can't do that. So I want you to refocus today on how you buy a new investment. I'm going to walk you through it. At the very least, if you're doing something else, you'll know that your risk is a lot higher for what you're doing. Because what I'm going to share with you is step by step how to buy right, where the reward is worth the risk you're taking. And this is true on any investment. Okay. So I'm going to walk you through that. And then I'm going to share with you a research idea. It's kind of interesting, and it falls under the heading, never underestimate the power of money printing. Okay. So we got a lot to get through. Let's dive in. Don't forget, you have to be the smart money. At the end of the day, it doesn't make a difference what I say. Your risk tolerance, your goals, your strategy, you got to figure that out. Take the information, make it your own, and execute. All right. Let's start with, I always like to start with the markets themselves. Where are we? Got a major follow through last week in the big indexes. And on Friday, we positioned small caps. NASDAQ 100 was already blowing out to new highs. That's what this chart shows you right here, new highs in NASDAQ 100. This inset chart is our 3-minute bar chart we use to day trade, and the bigger chart is the daily chart, right? So we talked about this last week ad nauseum. The big cap stocks are leading. We had loaded up the portfolio with triple NASDAQ, double NASDAQ, triple the S&P, double the S&P. Big cap names, leaps on Meta, leaps on NVIDIA, leaps on Microsoft. Focus on the big guys first. When you get the breakout, what you want to do next is focus on the next layer of the portfolio. So when you're building a portfolio, you want to layer it in. You want to go with leaders first and a smaller number of ideas. When you get paid on those, you've earned the right to take more risk, and you go down the capital structure. A lot of people put the cart before the horse. Hey, the market's breaking out. I'm going to go buy my favorite small cap stock. Wrong, wrong, wrong. That favorite stock could get destroyed as the market's going to the moon. Happened last year in Q1. Only the NASDAQ 100 went up. Small caps are getting crushed. Innovative growth getting crushed. You don't want to be in that situation. So you got to layer it in correctly. It's like a layer cake when you're investing. Step 1, leadership. Get paid on leadership. Step 2, the next layer, which for us was this trade on Friday. This is the highlighted trade now. Okay. I just want to share with you what happened on Friday. So grab a pen, grab a piece of paper, because we're going to go over step by step how to buy right. And we're going to do it by looking at this trade here. This trade confirms the bigger cap breakout. So you get a big cap breakout, and what you want to do is you want to see small caps join. Then you know the rally's broadening out, and that gives you another hoof print of the mechanical bull market that we're in. Okay, so big cap broke out. Once big cap's breaking out, what we do on our desk is we look over here to small caps. And you see small caps went down a lot. While the NASDAQ was going sideways up here, holding on to all of its gains and blew out to new highs, small caps had a pretty precipitous sell-off. So now just jot this down. I wrote it down for you in the captain's log, but perhaps you'll want to write this down yourself. Step 1 of how to buy right. This is what you want to do every time you buy a position. First thing you want to do is identify the key location during the sell-off. Okay. Step 1, find the key location during the sell-off. In this case, it ended up being the 50-day moving average. Okay. That's the black line here. So the 50-day moving average is the key location. So market comes down to the 50. It tried to hold the 25-day. It didn't work. That's that dark red line here is the 25-day. Comes all the way down to the 50. The next thing you want to do when you get to the key location, okay, is look for a reversal pattern. Look for the reversal pattern proving that the key location has support from institutions. In this case, it was a fairly obvious kind of classic 4-bar reversal using candlestick charts. Okay, there's and we highlighted it in light green box there. So first, identify the key location. Second, look for the reversal pattern. Sometimes it'll be one day. It could be a plunge down up big at the end of the day. That would be your reversal. Other times it's a medium bar reversal. Plunge down, reverse, skyrocket. It doesn't, in this case, it was 4 days. It doesn't matter. You're looking for your reversal pattern. Step 3, and this is the fun part. Step 3, use the armored day trading scalpel to get a position on closest to the stop. In this case, the stop was the 50-day moving average. So you could see the inset here, and I'll blow it up for you. This black dashed line is the 50-day moving average, and that equates to the black thick line on the daily chart, okay? So what we were doing here, right in here, I'll just highlight it for you like this, okay? That green box, what we were looking to do all day Friday was get on a small cap trade. Let's get on a small cap day trade because I always rather go to sleep with a profit on an investment. I want a cushion for my investment. So we use the day trade technique to get long right in that green box, right above the stop. So the risk, not that great. Now the reward's enormous. So it ripped to the close in here. We're already up big because we're buying TNA. So, we're buying a triple the small cap index. So it pops right here. So step 3 is use the scalpel of armored day trading to get us on a trade as close to the stop as possible. Step 4 is to then see, is the armor swing trade giving us the risk on entry? If it is, we hold it overnight. If it's not, we would have booked that profit and started again all over again the next day. But as it turned out, Friday at the close, Armor Algo for the swing is telling us get long small caps. So we hold it overnight. Yesterday, TNA is up 6%. Small caps led the market yesterday, and they're gapping up another 2+% this morning. Small caps leading again. That's the way to buy an investment correctly. Every investment. It's very hard to do it because you're going to see things running away. I'm going to chase them. I want to do this. I want to do that. But if we could literally not put money to work except for like that, God, our success at trading would go through the roof. Now, every now and then, I'm going to put a trade out at the end of the day because I won't get the day trade on correctly because there's so many trades going off. I can't get them all. It's okay. Sometimes I'll do that. But I'll be honest with you, when we make this kind of money in this kind of trade, it makes it very hard for me to understand why I do anything else.